Hi there, it's Matthew Ewell from Leading with Nice, where we want to help you inspire others, build loyalty, and get results. Now, today I want to speak to young people who are new in their career, maybe like less than 7 years, less than 5 years, and I'm going to tell you about this photograph I took of Nelson Mandela when he visited the Rogers Centre, née Skydome in Toronto many moons ago. You see, I was a student at that time, and I had gotten a press pass for the event, and I got there and I realized my press pass gave me access to the 500 level. And I had my Nikon FM10 with one roll of 36 and a 35 millimeter lens, and I was going to get no good art from there for sure. So I was standing outside of Gate 7, the press entrance to the Skydome, and the CBC truck rolled up and one guy got out and he started unloading gear. I was kind of bummed out, but I was just standing there and it looked like a lot of gear. So I said, hey man, can I give you a hand? Can I help you with your gear? He saw my press badge, looked at me, figured, I was trustworthy. So he said, yeah, I'd love your help. Can you help me carry this down to the field level? So I grabbed a bag and a tripod, I think, and followed him down to field level. And as we passed security, they just waved us by. And next thing I knew, I was in the press pit, right front center of the stage, where Nelson Mandela would be talking. Now I helped him get things set up and he said, hey, why don't you just stick around and, wait here. And I was able to get that photograph of Nelson Mandela after I was in a scrum with about 6 other journalists where we were talking and interviewing Nelson Mandela. It was one of the highlights of my journalistic career. And it all happened because I asked somebody with more experience who was senior to me if I could help them out. Well, why this applies to you today is this. In Ontario and in different parts of Canada, North America, and around the world, we are at the start of another lockdown where school children will be learning virtually at home. Now, for some parents, this will be no problem. But for others who are working full-time, who have jobs, who have young children at home, this will cause a big hardship for them. And why this creates opportunity for you, and it's not malicious, it's this. This is a time for you to say, hey, how can I help? Now, I'm not suggesting your life is not also busy. I'm sure it is. However, you might have a different type of busyness that affords you more opportunity to take on some extra work, to learn some new things. So if you're new in a marketing department or a junior in that marketing department, call up the director of marketing and say, hey, I understand some of my colleagues might have a bit more pressure at home. I don't have that same pressure. How can I help? If you're new in accounting, call up the accounting manager and say, hey, I actually have more bandwidth right now, perhaps, than some of my colleagues. How can I help? This will do a few things for you. 1, it'll get you some great experience. 2, it'll engage you in conversation and relationship with others in your department. And 3, it'll make you look really good, especially if you can deliver on whatever extra work you take on. Now, this used to happen over water coolers or at the lunchroom or, at a social or at the bar after work. But right now it hasn't been happening. And I know for the past 10 months, at least in Ontario, it hasn't happened. I know people who are younger or new to a career that have never worked at an office, never seen their coworkers face to face. And some of you that may not return. So you need to look for other opportunities that used to happen naturally, again, in the office, water cooler, lunchrooms, etc. You need to look for opportunities to make yourself known to people that can help advance your career. And this is a perfect opportunity. It's a big win-win. You're going to help parents that you work with lessen their load, and you're going to look like an all-star to people that can influence your career in a positive way. So, I hope this has been helpful. You can find this and a lot more content like it at leadingwithnice.com. We hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon.